So this morning it is cold and it's getting colder. We have a front that is moving through right now. It started moving through last night. High winds, temperatures going to drop all day today. So we got to get some stuff done before these freezing temperatures move in here for a couple days. One thing we got to do is make sure our stock tanks are all full, because our water system is above ground, so it's not freeze protected, so it'll be frozen for a while. So we just got to make sure everything's full before that happens. Make sure all the stock tanks are full for the pigs and the cows. Wind has got a bitter chill to it. I mean, wow, it is cutting through you this morning. Should have put my stocking cap on. What you working on?
Homemade knife out of old steel rusted up file.
What gave you that idea?
YouTube videos.
A YouTube video. Yeah. What are you doing, Samuel? Huh? So it feels good down here in the barn. I think mainly because it's out of the wind. I think that's the main reason. But on days like today, when it's so nasty, or when it's so windy and cold, it's good we got a place like this we can come in and work on stuff. Right, boys? Yeah. So the one thing we got to do before these cold temperatures come in is we got to make sure all the animals got plenty of feed, of course. We'll make sure the cows have plenty of hay to keep them warm. They got to have food in their belly to keep them warm. We'll make sure the pigs are well fed. It was 16 degrees this morning, and I don't know what the wind chill is, but it's got to be cold. The wind is bitter cold. It's got a bite to it. I mean, exposed skin, it's hurting out here. So these South Carolina boys, this little farm from South Carolina is not used to this kind of cold weather. Animals are okay. That's the good news. Cows are doing fine. We fed them some extra hay yesterday. Just going into the night, just to making sure, that they would have plenty to eat. We fed pigs extra feed, everything. So everybody's doing okay this morning. This is the one problem we're going to have today, is water. We have a couple options with water. Either I can haul water to some of these stock tanks, or I can open the gate and just let them go down to the pond. The pond is not frozen. So actually we may do that, because hauling water is just not fun. We have to use this tank here to haul water. We've done this before. We got you. I got you.
So slippery. Oh,
Crash and burn, baby. Crash and burn.
No, you are not.
These kids are just I don't know what to do with this kind of ice and this level of ice, these cold temperatures. The temperature was 13 this morning. I think the wind chill was down around 1 degree. It's cold. It's gonna be nice, Jace. That's how thick it is right there. What's that? An inch and a quarter, maybe inch and a half.
Somewhere in there.
We're gonna measuring tape.
So it's almost 1.5 inches.
Almost 1.5 inches thick ice there.
We got some. Will not break. If you crack ice on it, it gets sticky.
Hey, pig. Well, the pigs are fine this morning. Everybody's happy, but everything's frozen down here. Man, the ground is hard as a rock. What are y'all doing?
You want some ice?
No, I don't want any ice. I'm good.
I'm saving the ice. Dad, it is so cold out here. My boots are getting stuck to the metal. Look at this.
Look at that.
Jason, save the piece of ice. My fingers are frozen.
Your fingers are
That's how cold
frozen?
it is. Well, my fingers don't touch this, so it's frozen. Toes are freezing cold.
Your toes, what now? Say it.
My toes are freezing cold.
Your toes are freezing cold.
Probably like frozen.
And what else? Any other part of you frozen? You gonna go warm up? You gonna go inside and warm up?
Okay.
So Jace and I are just sitting here. Jace, wait, there's Jace. And discussing what our next moves are gonna be. We may go ahead and haul some water this afternoon. Probably what we're gonna do is supposed to get up to like 31 degrees at like 2 o'clock. So we may just wait until then, so that water won't freeze back up so quickly. All right, so what we're gonna do, yesterday I should have drained the water out of this hose, but I forgot to. So what we're gonna do is take it down to the barn, set it inside, so it'll thaw out. It'll take a couple hours, and then we can, if we have to haul water this afternoon, we'll use this hose with that spigot to fill up our water tank. All right, we'll leave it there. It should thaw out. I don't think that the hose has thawed out yet.
Still frozen?
Ice. Still got ice in it. All right, that's not gonna work. All right, this one should be okay. I don't think it's got any ice, but we haven't used this hose in a while, so we're gonna try this one out. See if it's... Stretch it out, Jason. So we've tried 3 hoses now, and none of them are working. So they've all got water in them, and they're frozen. So I'm really not sure what we're gonna do next. At this point, if I can't get water out of the hoses, then my only option really is to move the cows into the pond field so they have access to the pond water. But I'm not sure tomorrow the pond might be frozen, so still gonna have a problem. So I had a crazy thought. We couldn't get the hoses. I know the hoses were had ice in them. So I thought about, back in the shed, I've got this piece of soaker hose actually. It's been hanging here inside the barn, a piece of soaker hose. Now, obviously it's made for garden use and for soaker hose, but I wonder if it'll work to do what we want to do. Let's try it out. What you got, buddy? Tell me about it.
I got a piece out of that. What's it, stock tape? I had to spare my nice gloves for something.
Wow, that's a big old thick piece of ice, man.
Oh yeah. I had to spare something. You can always. I almost got it. I got my stick pad, but I got it out. I was okay. Well, I looked at myself. I was like, okay. You can always wash things. Let's go.
Let's go.
I just boom, pulled it right out.
Big piece of ice right there.
So Jason's bringing the truck down. We're gonna load up this water tank here. See if we can make this work. Look at that, boys and girls. We're getting something. Now this is the hose we just had up here. So what is some of that's thawing out and it's breaking loose in that hose. Take a little while. This tank holds about 200 gallons, 250 gallons, I think. So it's gonna take a minute. So we didn't need to try that soaker hose after all. I was kind of looking forward to seeing how that was gonna work. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. All right, we're gonna use this. This is a short stock tank. We're going to use this one to go down and take water down to the pigs. And we're going to use, hopefully, this adapter to run a hose off of the water tank in the back of the truck to reach down to the pig lot. That's the plan anyway. So it's almost 3 o'clock and we got to get this done because we do have a Christmas Eve service at church tonight. Starts at 6 o'clock. We got to get there early. Doing a little singing for that thing. What time we got to get there, Jace? What time?
5:30.
So be there at 5:30, I think, at church. So we got plenty of time. It's almost 3. We'll get this done. So far, the water's up to about right here. So it's not even halfway full yet. Y'all think it's nap time?
Yeah.
Huh? Is it nap time? No, it ain't nap time yet.
That is.
Well, I've said in other videos, and I've tell people who do livestock like this, if do everything you can to avoid hauling water. That's why we put in our watering system, you know, that moves water around our whole place. It feeds, takes water to pigs and to cows. We never have to haul water because, except when it's this cold like it is right now, and we have to do it, and it's a huge pain in the butt. So that's why we say do everything you can to avoid having to haul water. We don't have to do it often, but when we do have to do it, it reminds us of how much of a pain in the butt it is. I have one casualty. I had this tank sitting on the back, and it was kind of on the tailgate. And it broke these cables. Well, one of them was already broken. So this one, watch your gate, Jason. Got a cap. Hey, cap. I guess we're not paying attention to what we were doing before we moved the truck back out of the field. This gate was open. That black cow just took it upon herself to come right on through here. Of course, we don't let them in here, but anyway, Jace got her back. Jace got her back in there in the field. No problem. Always something. Well, I knew this might happen. I came down the hill, and the tank was teetering a little bit in the back of the truck. Made the turn, and here we go. Good news is I think we'll be able to salvage this. So needless to say, they were very thirsty. They went right to this water when I brought it down here. And getting a good little flow out of that. You see that? Just gravity feeding down the hill. Well, I hope this is the last time we have to do this for a while. Hauling water is no fun. Especially after our little mishap up there. Hey, good recovery though. Good recovery on the mishap. So. All right, Jace, I'm tired.
Me too.
I'm ready to go inside. Of course, today is Christmas Eve, the day of this video. So we are headed into the house now. We are going to get ready. We're going to get cleaned up, and we have a Christmas Eve service at church tonight. So we got to be there in about an hour. Samuel, you tired, buddy? Yeah, everybody's tired. Can't wait. Tomorrow is Christmas Day, boys. Tomorrow's Christmas Day. I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. We look forward to spending our Christmas with family and just being right here on the farm.